Decorated U.S. Army veteran Sae Joon Park said goodbye to his friends and family before self-deporting on Monday, after living in the U.S. for the last 48 years. He had been put on the deportation list, which he was told was the result of the immigration policy changes under President Donald Trump.
Because every year I check in, they all know about my background, my Purple Heart. It's like, oh my God, I served too. I can't believe you're on this thing. I go in there, and the officer comes down and goes, oh, gotta go into the interview room. When he goes to the interview room, he's reaching for his handcuffs, like he's here to detain me. I go, what's going on? And he's letting me know, oh, you're getting detained and deported.
Park said he immigrated to the United States when he was 7 years old.
And it was just me and my mom, just the two of us at first, so that was a little tough growing up, I guess, being a single mother and just being with her.
According to Park, he enlisted in the U.S. Army when he was 19 years old and was sent to Panama for Operation Just Cause in December of 1989.
I saw these two guys underneath the truck lying there, so I squatted on my knee, got down on my knee, started opening fire on him. I see the bullets hitting the dirt in front of the legs, and then I start hitting the legs, a couple of them. As I was doing that, I saw a group of Panamanians running behind them, so I turned to let my sergeant know that there's more enemies. That's when I get shot. So I hear my sergeant yelling, medic, medic. I see him taking a deep breath, runs out to me, grabs me, and takes me to safety.
Park eventually recovered, he said, but struggled for years with addiction as a result of the trauma he experienced while serving.
Back in the early 80s and 90s, PTSD wasn't really a thing. It wasn't recognized, and there wasn't resources to help support this community.
I was a heavy addict, a very heavy addict, to a point where I got in trouble in New York, which caused me to get arrested.
For people like Mr. Park, the common thing that they go through removal proceedings is drug use. In Mr. Park's situation, what makes it also more difficult is that he has something called an aggravated felony. So aggravated felonies are essentially permanent bars to naturalization. So I'll give you an example. Some of them would include murder. It could be rape, sexual assault. Also, not using drugs, but selling drugs, dealing them is also considered an aggravated felony. And in Mr. Park's case, the way the statute is written in immigration is that bail jumping and the way he got convicted and pleaded for it is considered an aggravated felony.
If I never went to prison, never got that, I might have died a long time ago. So yeah, God works in weird, mysterious ways, and I do believe that was all part of my journey to help me get clean.
The fate of Park's return lies with the Queens County District Attorney's Office in New York, according to Park's immigration lawyer. They must decide whether or not they want to take Park's case, and if so, the average time for a repealer is 9 months. Until then, Park will be building a new life in South Korea, looking towards an uncertain future.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your community, click the subscribe button here. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.